Hi lovelies, this is Sheree from Divine Visions, and today I'm bringing you a reading for twin flames and soulmates who are perhaps in separation. And this is just going to be for those of you who just want to have an energy check-in to see what's going on with your person. And we're also going to be looking at yours as well, your energies and how they're kind of matching up together at this stage, just to see if you're on the same kind of timelines as one another. And today I'll be using the Sacred Circle Tarot deck by Anna Franklin, I should say, and Paul Mason. I'll be using the Doreen Virtue Mother Mary cards, Queen of Angels, my own Divine Love Oracle, and my Divine Love messages that I created as well. I've got the Witch's Tarot from Ellen Cannon Reid. I've had these ones for years and I haven't used them for a long time, so I thought I would use them today. And then I've got my own tarot deck, the Divine Tarot, that I created as well. So what I want to do is I'm going to use a specific tarot deck for their energy and another tarot deck for your energy. And what I want to do is also combine some other cards here that I've just shown you. And I'm wanting to do it differently today. I want to have a look at the past, present, future sections and timelines, okay? So let's have a little bit of a story going on here. Now, this may or may not resonate with you guys. I know I say this all the time, but I feel I have to say it because I feel sometimes there's an expectation from some people, or there might be great disappointment, you know, if you come on here and you want to have a message that's specifically for you. If it's not, it will perhaps resonate with you another time, or just take messages that do resonate with you, okay, and leave the ones that don't. I'm going to be starting the reading. I'm just going to call in all of our spirit guides, your person's spirit guides, our spirit guides, etc., your spirit guides, spirit family, to help with this connection, to help give us clear direction and guidance today, please. And calling in the archangels to also protect this connection as well. Yeah, I really feel that for some of you there's been quite some time apart, okay, and some of you may not even be in contact at all with your person. This may be a twin flame, soulmate, or even a karmic partner. It doesn't really matter about the label. You'll know who they are. I mean, you're in love with them, or you have this connection with them. You know what it's about. So basically what I'm going to do is start off with the reading. I'm going to use my Divine Tarot cards for their energy. Okay, so let's have a look at the the past situation for your person, the past situation for your person. These are specific messages sometimes, okay, that come through, so it may resonate with specific types of people. We'll see. So what's their past? Wow, that one flew out. Here we go. We've got two major arcanas already, the Sun and the Star. Wow. Their past energy, please. Ten of Water. Beautiful. Another one. Oh, gosh, they love falling on the floor, don't they? The World. Their past energy, please. Seven of Fire, and the Six of Earth. Now, when I created these cards, I wanted to use the elements, okay? Air, fire, water, air, earth. Earth, air, fire, and water, yeah. So I'll just explain what they each mean in a moment. I want to see what the bottom card is here. Okay, so the Three of Air reversed. All right, so, yeah. Okay, so this on the bottom of the deck here is just showing me perhaps the overall energy for them in the past, okay, or what they wanted, okay, what their goal was. And being the Three of Air, because it does talk about it's heartbreak. You know, this is usually someone being heartbroken. Maybe there was cheating, maybe there was infidelity and betrayal. And I'm just tuning into the cards. Some people know exactly what the meanings are. I don't go by the book all the time. I use my intuition. This person had a lot of pain from a past relationship prior to meeting you. They came from heartbreak. They were perhaps cheated on. They had a lot of pain and they were coming out of that, okay? So maybe it wasn't that long between meeting up with you, that they came out from this connection with somebody else, or they were just carrying still that pain, but they were still coming out of it, okay? So it feels like they were coming out of it and starting to see the light, because then we've then got the sun. Okay, so when they met you, it's like they saw this beautiful ray of sunshine. You are the sunshine in their life, okay? And so, and it is that song, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey." So that's what I'm hearing. Oh my God, I love this already. So in the past, you were their sunshine when their skies were grey. Hello. So, you know, you really brought about this amazing, like, fun and youthful energy into this connection. You were their wish come true. See, the star is the Aquarius energy, by the way, and the sun is the Leo energy. So we've got a very vibrant, beautiful, strong energy coming through. It's optimistic, it's playful. We've got the star, which is the wish coming true. It's the Aquarius in the water, right? She's usually the water carrier, but in this card I chose it to be in the water. And she's making the wishes coming true, like she's putting it out there, she's manifesting it. So your person manifested you basically into their life. You know, it was like magic when you both met. And we'll look at this beautiful thing here. Like, look at the 10 of water. This is how you guys were. So close and in love and just beautiful, like this beautiful energy. It's like the marriage of the souls. It's the union, okay? You guys were in that together and you were each other's world. Okay, so it was like you completed each other. You know, it sounds cliche. But, you know, you both were feeling like it was just their home to you. They were your home. You were their home. This is the energy that they were in as well. They were absolutely in love and felt safe, as in like a womb. You know, it's like the Mother Earth kind of thing, the womb. And I feel like there was just this love. It was cocooned. You were cocooned in this love together. And then something, it feels like, happened. We're going to get to that in a moment. But the 7 of fire is this guard or a wall going up, okay? Maybe this person had trust issues because of the past. Maybe they felt that you were going to harm them or hurt them in some way, and they put a wall up. But this is also a self-protective energy. Maybe they were very protective of the connection to the point of even becoming a little bit obsessive, maybe. It was like this codependency. Maybe both of you were in a little bit of that energy where there was a little bit of that obsession with each other, you know, that kind of energy coming through. And they were perhaps having issues with an ex as well, which was causing issues with you, or it could have been family dynamics for them, because some people weren't happy with this connection. And I feel like because they were still coming out of this energy and some of it was still there, they're kind of like they were damaged in some way. You were nurturing one another, because I'm going to get to your past in a minute, but it's just so interesting how that's coming through. And then we've got the 6 of earth. Now, I really love this picture. The 6 of earth is a balanced energy. It's giving and receiving. It's the law of karma. It's what we give out, we receive back. So it's just beautiful. And as you can see, she's giving out this energy. And it's growth and there's abundance and there's a light here, see, in the home there. So it's just like, once again, being in Mother Earth's womb. It's like being safe and being able to give freely back and forth. We want to see what's actually happened with that too, because obviously something's happened. You guys are not together anymore. Let's have a look at where your energy's at right now. Oh, sorry, in the past. I'm going to reshuffle that. Where was your energy in the past? Where was your energy? Wow. In the past. Okay, we've got the Princess of Swords. Okay, hang on. We've got the Prince of Swords. And I'll grab those. They threw themselves out somehow. The 3 of Cups. The Princess of Wands. And the Prince of Pentacles. And the 8 of Wands. Okay. Now, it's really interesting because this tarot deck has different meanings, I've noticed, for like what would normally be the traditional kind of messages. They're a bit different in this one, which I like. Now, presently, let's have a look at the, in the past section. I keep saying presently. In the past timeline, we see you at the 2 of Cups, okay? So it's that falling in love with this person. There's the feminine energy sitting up here waiting for her, I suppose, knight in shining armor to climb up to her, right? And we've got this falling in love energy. So yes, it just confirms that you guys were definitely in love. This person was, you know, perhaps initiating or approaching this with you first. We've got the Princess of Swords, somebody who could be a Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini energy. Okay, I'm just looking at the other stuff. I said, yeah, I did say it. The Princess of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This would be equivalent to the Knight of Swords. So it's fast energy, it's logic, it's coming in with not being silly, not just jumping into anything, but, you know, really being switched on. Perhaps from your past, you went through a past and a painful past, and when you went to enter into this with somebody else, you know, this person, you were at a point of really knowing what you wanted and manifesting what you wanted in your life. Some of you actually cut off really quickly a past partner, okay, an ex. The Prince of Swords would be the Page of Swords. So once again, it's that sword energy coming through. It's that young energy. It could be that there was, you were learning, right? You were starting to come into, because you're not yet the Queen or the King of Swords. You're learning about communication. Some of you really had to be very assertive. You had to learn how to be assertive in the past. That's what I'm getting there really strongly, is that some of you were used as a doormat, you know, you were treated badly, and it's like, no, I'm not letting that happen ever again. And so when this person came in, it was absolutely heavenly. It just felt so beautiful, because you were just had so much in common. There was just this feeling of being home together. You know, you might have met at a social gathering or somewhere where there was people. I'm hearing music, so there might have been music, might have been some drinking, could have been a party, could have been a work situation, but there's definitely people here. It's a social gathering right here. It could have been through mutual friends. There's definitely this element here. We've got the communication. This can be online as well, so you could have met each other online as well through a social forum online. And we've also got the Princess of Wands, which is the Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy, okay? So this is coming in quite fast. So once you made up your mind, this actually, as I said before, went quite fast. Because this person came out from something and straight into this pretty much with you, or still holding on to something, some pain, okay, from the past. The Prince of Pentacles shows your past energy was that you were really at a point in your life where you were perhaps studying, you were moving into your goals, okay, your personal goals, your creativity, maybe getting some qualifications behind you, building a business perhaps. You really had your mind switched on to where you wanted to go, not just in relationships, but also in your life in general. There might be children for some of you here as well, so you might have had a family prior to meeting with this person. That's going to resonate with some of you. And if that's the case, then it's just about realizing, okay, next time I join with somebody, they have to accept my children. They have to be able to fit into that role of being either a stepfather or stepmother. You know, it's very important for you to have that connection with somebody who gets it. For those of you who don't have children, this is more about the career path, studying and that kind of thing as well. The Eight of Wands usually represents a very fast energy coming through. But I'm going with the picture in this card that it shows that you were very dedicated to your path, okay? Dedicated to perhaps your job, your career, your personal goals, wanting to start off. Maybe you had just started a new job and you met this person. Could have been a new position for somebody here as well, moving into something there. But I do get a very social energy here as well. And then obviously the falling in love. So that's a beautiful card right there. So I want to see what lesson was this person, what did they learn back then around this whole thing with you? What did they learn? What were they meant to learn? Wow, look. Around family, I pray for my family and give the situation over to God for answers, support and healing. Now, it's really interesting because before we saw the Seven of Fire, which represented to me this guardedness, okay, being guarded, feeling that they had to protect the connection from an ex-partner or just outside forces or influences coming in. It could be the family that were just not okay with this, you know. It could be also that they perhaps wanted a family, or you wanted a family and they didn't at that time. The timelines might have been wrong, okay? That could also be something there as well. Now, what's your lesson? What was your lesson for in the past? What was your lesson for in the past? Wow. Okay, hang on. Okay, Jesus. I pray for Jesus's help and guidance with this situation. Now, this is interesting because a lot of you really came into your independence. You're trying to be really strong on your own. You did it tough on your own for a while. And so you perhaps weren't able to... Maybe you're too proud. Maybe you didn't want to ask anyone for help, even the spiritual helpers, you know. Perhaps you weren't even on this path of spirituality. But it just shows that you were doing it tough. You were trying to do it on your own, trying to really bring everything together and be strong. But, you know, you had to also rely on the higher powers to help you bring this into... bring this into line as well. So maybe you didn't pray enough. Maybe you just didn't feel supported enough and didn't know where to reach out to regarding this and how it fell apart here, okay? Jesus can also represent like the Father, you know, we know as God, or, you know, that kind of higher power that is like the Father in life as well. And we are the children. So it's representing also that there may have been a feeling that you were very highly protective or overly protective of your children as well, and maybe timelines just didn't fit in for whatever reason. But it's also about perhaps there's some fatherly issues there regarding if there were children and the biological father, you know, had disappeared or whatever had happened in that. You were very, or the mother, it could have been the mother, very focused, very set in your ways about how you wanted something to be, and maybe this person just wasn't able to give you all that practical stuff, okay? Maybe the love was there, there's no doubt about that. There's the passion and the love and the wish come true, but maybe when it came to the foundations and everything, the structure and the practical part of it, it just wasn't there, and they weren't able to give that at that time. What would they have wanted to say to you back then about that? What's their message in the past? Yes, your feelings are correct around... What is it around? Your feelings are correct. Through my lessons, I've become stronger and wiser. Okay, so they've learnt some lessons. It is okay to move on. So back then, it might have been that they felt that they had no choice but to let you go because they weren't able to provide what you needed at the time. Maybe you could have had high expectations at the time too. You just don't know. So yes, your feelings are correct. Through my lessons, I've become stronger and wiser. It is okay to move on. So this person wasn't maybe getting lessons back then. They weren't able to understand what they needed to at the time, perhaps. What did you want to say? What would you have said to them in the past? Okay, so I know we are soulmates. So you knew that you are definitely soulmates. I'm thinking of you right now. So back then, you know, even though this all happened, you've never stopped thinking of them. This is something that you've just not been able to get them off your mind. All right, let's have a look again now. I want to see the present energies, okay? What's going on presently now, please? Presently now in your life and their life. So what's their present energy right now, their current energy, please? What's your person's current energy? What is your person's current energy right now? Okay. What is their current energy? Okay, now that's their current energy. Wow, they're really coming into the Emperor role. They're taking a lot of control of their life now. This is someone who's really in control of their life. And I just realized the Empress is right under that. It's amazing. They're a pair, guys. You know, if you're a twin flame couple, it's looking at the divine masculine, divine feminine, or it could just be the feminine and masculine energies right here for everyone anyway. Wow, it's amazing. So where they're currently at right now is the Emperor role. They're moving into this very strong power, okay? Taking control, maybe business, family, whatever it is, they're just taking the lead in their life. They are embracing a golden new opportunity in their path, right? They've looked at the pathway now to jump into. They're moving forward in their life. It looks to me, currently, what's going on with them is that they're actually moving into the light, okay? From the battle that might have been happening, they've gotten stronger in themselves. Remember they said in the past, the lessons I've gotten stronger and wiser from now, I've learnt from them. That's amazing. So this person's definitely come through very strong. They're very stable. I feel like there's a stability in their life now. Mentally, they're stable. They've got clarity. They're moving forward. They've got the light guiding them, okay, into this beautiful new path, into clearer, calmer waters now. The Ace of Earth is that beautiful golden opportunity. It's an offer of abundance to them here. So they're feeling very abundant in their life. They've gone through a transformation. This is the Death card, which represents the spiritual transformation. As we see, the butterfly represents transformation. They've come out from that place of darkness and now embracing the light. This is amazing. So it could be that there's been a separation from you, and this is what this is about. I do feel a lot of it has to do with this. They may have had another karmic partner or soulmate or whatever it was in between when you broke up, you know, but I feel like the majority of this energy is around you. I feel it's, you know, the Emperor and the Empress. That's just amazing to me. So I do feel that they're now moving into a sudden change of new beginnings right now. The focus is on themselves. We've got the Nine of Earth, which is very much rewards coming in for hard work being done. The light's shining on them. They've got the waterfall here, which is that cleansing energy. They're in a place of, like, see how she's dancing? She's really free. She's feeling like there's been a lot of hard work, but she's giving herself a pat on the back right now. So this is what your person is doing. They're moving into this new beginning. They're jumping into this new beginning of their own path. Maybe they had a break for a little while. Maybe they had to have some kind of epiphany and spiritual death, right? Spiritual transformation, death of the ego mind, right? To move forward into a new path now for themselves, and they're working hard on their material life. It's the Nine of Pentacles here, the energy. So it looks to me like they're really doing well for themselves. They might be quite successful financially in their material world, in their career. They're feeling really good about themselves. I feel like they have abandoned that what we saw in the past with that non-committal or not being able to have anything substantial to give to the divine feminine or to you, the feminine or masculine energy, whatever it is. I'm just tuning into it as I see it because the Emperor's a masculine role. So whether you're a female anyway watching this, you know, if you're a male watching this or a female, if this is a female your person is, and the Emperor's coming up through this, it just means that they're coming into a masculine energy right now. So this is just really looking good. Now, what I want to see is where your energy is currently at right now. See how they're matching up. Where's your energy right now, currently? Hang on. I might be able to use them, actually. I just thought there might have been too many, which there does look like there is, but I'm going to use them anyway because I just feel drawn to it. Okay, so this is your energy. Wow. Okay, so first up, we've got the world, the universe. Shows that there's been a cycle of completion for you. So there has been a chapter closing and a new chapter beginning currently in your life. There is this newfound love within yourself, like a new feeling emerging. This is the Princess of Cups, right? So it is like the Knight of Cups. There's an offer of love you're wanting to put forward to your person here, I feel. But there's been a lot of sadness, okay? You're not sure whether to come forward because you're not sure how they would respond to you. They're probably well advanced in their life now and just moved on and happy and whatever they're doing. They might have a family, a partner, you know. Some of them are alone, though. I do see the Nine of Earth as a soloed path. So I do feel as well the Fool being, well, it's usually the Zero. It doesn't really show me in these cards as yet that they are actually with anyone. You know, we've got two beginnings, the Fool and the Ace of Earth, so it shows me that they might be starting afresh on their path. They might have moved away from something. It could have been a divorce or anything for them, but I feel like a lot of them are alone, and some of them perhaps have karmic partners or are with somebody and just living their life. But I feel like for you guys, there is this feeling of, okay, maybe you've come out of something as well, whether it be a relationship or just another chapter of your life, and now you're wanting to offer this cup to them, but you're afraid because you've been hurt by this person before. It's been unpredictable energy. You know, the Five of Wands shows competition. Maybe there is somebody else in their life that you just can't really move forward because of that, you know. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, which shows the security. It's that marriage card. So I feel like for you guys that there is this feeling of, I feel like some of you haven't been married. And it was something that you had always wished with this person and it just didn't come about. So there is sadness around that. And there is this conflicting feelings going on within about whether to contact this person. Some of you don't even know if they're connected with someone or not. And some of you do know whether they're single or with somebody. But there's a strong, overwhelming feeling of needing to connect with them and see where they're at. Some of you have also gotten to this point of material security in your life based on the past, where you're focused on your career endeavours and studies, etc. So you've got yourself in a strong place within yourselves. But there is this temptation, once again, to make contact. We've got the Nine of Wands, all right? So it's that magical, I feel like it's a magical energy. It's survival here as well. But it also shows me that you've got the power. It's in your hands, I feel, whether to contact them or not. I really feel that I don't feel like they're closed off. I just feel like they're so focused on themselves and what's going on in their life. So the Devil card definitely shows there's still a bond there. There's still ties there. There's still, around the home situation, there's some ties there. For some of you are going to resonate. There's ties around a home still for someone. So there might have been that you had children with this person, even though I know I said in the past that perhaps they didn't want children. It's going to resonate with some of you that there would be a child together, okay? There was a child together for some of you, and it's showing me that there's been a home and family ties there. Yeah, it's interesting. It's really interesting how that's coming through. The Nine of Wands, once again, is that not wanting to give up, okay? Feeling like you have this urge to reach out and connect with this person. The King of Wands could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Emperor is an Aries energy, so it could definitely be Aries for some of you. But it doesn't have to be. It's just a special message for some of you who are an Aries. The Princess of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Okay, the Devil is a Capricorn energy. Just reading out some of the ones that I recognize. The Death card is Scorpio. So, you know, we've got different ones here. The Prince of Cups could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer once again. So we've got this young energy coming through. You absolutely want to move forward and offer your cup of love to this person. This is what I see, is that, but you don't know how it's going to be received, because there might be too much time that's gone by, too much water under the bridge. Maybe you're just feeling that, okay, well, they've got a life now and they don't need to or don't want to hear from me. And I didn't see the bottom of the deck, did I? Wow, it's the Heartbreak card. Wow. Oh, this is sad. So you guys are feeling heartbroken around this. There's really been sadness around this. See, we see the Five of Cups here, the regret. It feels to me that some of you were the ones to cut this off in the past, and you might have regretted that decision. The Three of Cups, the Three of Swords, just shows this heartbreak of feeling like once again you thought a path was laid out for you both and it just didn't work out that way. And now you're wanting to see that now that has this person, you know, they've changed, they've gone through a transformation, would they want to revisit this again? Now let's see what their lessons are currently. What do they need to learn currently around this? Wow, look, we got hope. So I trust that God has a wonderful solution and brilliant plans in store for me. This person's got to be very hopeful on their path. They've got to be focused, okay, that they can make it. Because whatever pathway they're on, it's quite a strong pathway. There's great things coming to them. There's rewards. They're quite financially successful, a lot of them. And what I see is that, yeah, it's almost like they have really grown and have realized their own self-worth now. They feel very confident in their abilities, right? And this might actually intimidate some of you as well with that. So they've got to learn to be hopeful. They've got to also learn that not to get too stuck in the ego mind, because we did see the death of the ego mind. But sometimes people in the emperor role can abuse their power, okay, and can come into that role of dictatorship and things like that, and moving into a very serious role where it's authoritarian, and they kind of lose focus of the emotions, okay, especially if they've been on their own for so long and they're just used to that like independent life, and you've been doing it tough and you've been giving and you've been, you know, for some of you it's very much family related stuff here and career related. You've had a lot of focus on just surviving, right? And I'm not saying you're not successful, because you are. There's a lot of success here, but some of you are still finding that there was a loss of job or there was a loss of money, and there's still been struggles along the way. And now seeing or hearing about this person being successful, you're thinking that's the life I should have had with them. Now let's have a look at your lesson currently. Wow, you got two. So patience. Oh my God. I trust in divine timing. Wow. Patience with love, guys. So love is the answer to all of my questions. So it's about being focused on this cup of love and this love that you hold for this person still, okay, rather than the disappointments and the sadness and regrets here over what could have been. That is a lot of the energy some of you are really stuck in with this heartbreak, okay, is looking into the past and thinking how it could have been and should have been if only this or that, you know, or what if this and that. And it's about letting go of that, because it can't be changed now. The past just can't be changed now. Some of you are in a relationship that you're trying to leave. You emotionally have abandoned it. You don't want it anymore. It might be hard to leave, but I feel like some of you are planning on leaving the relationship you're currently in, okay? That's just coming through as well. Patience in love. What do they want to say to you, if they could say something to you right now? I don't know where that went. I thought one tipped over. All right, so what do they want to say to you if they could say something to you right now? I really do care. So at the point of the separation, it may have felt that they just don't care. That maybe they cut you off. Maybe you didn't have contact for a while. Or you know, just with their behavior or whatever it was, or you withdrawing, there's just been doubt whether they really did care, and they're saying, I really do care. What would you want to say to them right now if you could? I am sending you signs. Haha. So this would be telepathy. This would be thinking about them so strongly that it's almost you're willing, you know, it's like that willpower. You're willing them to hear your voice, or you're willing them to see you or think of you. Asking the angels to send them signs that you're thinking of them. I believe they are seeing the signs, by the way. I really do. I don't feel like this person has ever forgotten you just because they moved on with their life. But you're sending them signs. You want them to know that you're still in love with them and that you still think of them through the spiritual plane. You know, it's coming into the 3D, but some of you are not able to have any contact at all. Even for some of you who are in contact, it's more about maybe leaving little hints, dropping hints here and there, or posting something on social media that they will understand, you know. Cryptic messages, maybe. All right, let's have a look at what's going on with the future, temporary future timeline. Now, with this, I would just say it's, you know, a couple of months from now. It doesn't have to be set in stone. Could be a few weeks from now. So we'll just leave it for a couple of months as the deadline, I suppose, you know, we don't want to leave it too long. But let's see what's going on here in the future outcome or the timeline with your person right now. What's their future energy within the next few weeks or the next couple of months? You decide which one you want to choose for that. What is their energy for the future? Okay, this is interesting because we saw such, in their current energy right now, they're feeling pretty good. They're on a path. They're going through a transition into this hard work on themselves, you know, self-work, which is great. Some of these cards show a little bit of challenges going on for them here. So I'm just going to see. I mean, this may have something to do with the same exact thing in their life that they're going with. It could be career, it could be relationships, whatever it is, we're going to see. Four of Earth is their main energy, so they're holding back, okay? There's something they're not letting go of. Okay, let's have a look. That is the clinging on to something out of fear, too scared to let go. Let's have a look at what that's about. So the Nine of Air, when I created this card, right, it's usually about, it's the Nine of Swords. So it usually represents somebody who's staying up late at night thinking. They may have insomnia. They're in their head a lot. They're worried. They're stressed. There might be nightmares for this person as well. And, you know, having the bird behind her like this, and she's kind of cowering away from it, she doesn't want to face what the message is. This would be the messenger, okay? This message is coming to her from spirit. Maybe she isn't able to open up to that right now. So your person is not opening up to the higher divine guidance right now. There's something that's happened or is going to happen or is unraveling for them right now in their life that's going to cause them a little bit of tension, okay? There's been some difficult pathway that they've been on. Being the 9, you know, the next one is the 10, which is the end of the cycle for them, which means that there's a time for recovery. So if they are not careful, they need to be able to, you know, they don't want to have a nervous breakdown, that kind of thing. But it's just such an interesting thing because I did see the Emperor energy. They're quite strong and in control. But sometimes people can be in too much control. They're not allowing things to flow. They're too rigid and structured. And I'm afraid that if your person is doing that, then they may, instead of bending, they may break, you know. So instead of being flexible to things that are going on in their life, they may just decide that, okay, well, I'm not budging on that. And then they end up breaking anyway. And this could be their career, could be their money, could be a relationship, something they're holding on to, right, in their life. Could be material, is not working. We're going to get a clarifier on these, actually, I feel. So the Ace of Air is the clarity coming through. It's the higher perspective. See, the spirit of the wisdom, what am I saying? The eagle is spirit. It's wisdom. It's showing that there's clarity coming in for this person. So they are finding some clarity on how to get out of this feeling of being rejected, right? Feeling of being left out in the cold and feeling down and disappointed and sad. There is definitely something coming to an end for them. We have the 10 of Fire, which shows the end of the cycle. the end of drama, the end of the long journey that they've been on, perhaps with the karmic. I am feeling very strongly for some parts of this that there is an inevitable closing down or shutting down or breaking up or whatever you want to call it, a breakdown of a relationship. And so they're going to be feeling like left out in the cold. Maybe they're in the middle of a divorce at the moment. Maybe they're just feeling alone on their path, right, in the next few months. What they thought they were working on and invested in is perhaps not really what they wanted after all. So maybe there was a false confidence coming in with the Emperor role for them, okay? Maybe there's a false sense of confidence there, and really they're in denial. They're not really opening their eyes to the opportunities of learning, okay? I'm not saying they're not learning anything, because they are, but they're learning the hard way. And it looks to me like they're missing opportunities. Perhaps they realize or come to realize that they've missed an opportunity with you. And so they're feeling a failure. Whatever they're coming out from, that's a challenge for them right now, that's causing them anxiety and stress and worry and anything. As I said, it could be career related, could be financial loss or debt, could be losing children, it could be a relationship breakdown. Whatever it is they're coming through right now, they're going through, they're going to feel like that they failed again. Okay, and so what they put their energy and investment and time into, they're now reflecting on that, thinking, I'm hearing some of them say to themselves, you idiot, why did you do that? Why did you choose this path? You idiot, you've done it again. Okay, that's what I'm hearing there. Let's have a look at where your energy is currently. Oh, sorry, not currently, in the future. Oh God, I'm stuffing up. Okay, where's your energy in the future, in the next few weeks or the next couple of months? Got similar cards coming out for you. Where's your energy coming into in the next few weeks or the next few months? Wow, still the same kind of cards coming out. That's amazing. So, oh my God. So what we've got for you is, again, this heartbreak feeling, okay? Still feeling heartbroken. So currently you're feeling heartbroken. The next few weeks and that you're going to be feeling heartbroken. This could be a third-party situation as well, dealing with things around that, whether it be on your side or thinking about their side of things, if that's the case. We're looking at the same energy, okay? The Princess of Wands, I think she came out before. I can't remember, sorry. The Princess of Wands is the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It's that fast energy coming through, okay? So a lot of you are really wanting to just move into something that's really strong and stable. I feel like this is the Wands as well. So it's that fiery energy. It's the passion. Moving into a new focus. I want to see what that's about. Some of you are going to be looking at moving home or selling and buying a new property or a house, okay? A lot of you are wondering about investing, perhaps this golden opportunity here, to invest in a new home or location, maybe thinking of moving. We've got the Queen of Cups, which is the Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. And so you're moving into this real maternal energy. It's nurturing energy. It's compassion. It's kindness. It's gentleness. You're really giving yourself that love through this heartbreak, okay? Some of you have made up your mind. You're moving away from this situation now. And the Prince of Swords is the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and it's talking about that, like it's the Page of Swords, which is the communication by email or text. It can be a very young energy. So perhaps some of you are dealing with, as I said before, children, but it could also be someone in the family who's younger. It might be a brother, someone who's going through some issues as well. So you've got some family stuff going on here as well, very strongly still here. and motherly issues, okay? So if there's anything, maybe taking care of your own mother, that kind of thing, I'm just seeing that that's coming through very strongly around your future section is around family, and the home is very strong for you. I do want to get some clarifiers regarding their, let me see here, please. Where am I? I want to use the Archangel Power Tarot, okay, just for the clarifiers, for the Nine of Air. Nine of Air, please. Nine of Air. What is your person stressing out about? Nine of Air, please. What is your person stressing out about? Okay, what's this? New beginnings, right? A new path. Wow, they are definitely on the end of the cycle, going on to a new path. Starting a new life. Oh my God. So they're freaking out because a lot of them have had a karmic situation end, or something has ended in their life where they're now on their path. Finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Some of them are really looking into the past. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about how this went wrong. How could they possibly come forward and start a new beginning with you because they feel like they are a failure, okay? Let's have a look at the Ace of Air, please. King of Raphael, coming into that warm, generous, honourable, refined, compassionate energy. It's emotionally mature energy. It is safe to trust. So this person, right, your person, coming into that clarity, that wisdom within themselves now on how they could have done things better, okay? I feel like they have learnt the hard way. They're holding back on their emotions, though, even though they've got this clarity coming through on how to perhaps assert themselves or express themselves. They're not yet coming forward. So the Five of Earth, please. Oh, hang on. Five of Earth, please. Queen of Michael. So you know exactly what to do, the benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships, a time for your career rather than relationships. So this person could have lost financially, okay? They could be about to, in the next few months or so, go through this, could be a divorce. You know, Queen of Michael is someone who cuts somebody out of their life. It's that, like, divorce. That's what I feel with that. Feels like someone's rejected your person, okay? Could be, no, I don't feel like it's you. I was going to say it could be that feeling of maybe you shut them out in the past, but I don't really feel that. I feel like it's a current kind of energy here. Okay, the Ten of Fire. Let's see what they're feeling overburdened with, or what they will feel overburdened with. So we've got the Four of Michael and the King of Ariel. The Four of Earth and the Four of Michael. This is interesting. Okay. So the Four of Swords is someone that needs to sit back and contemplate. The King of Ariel is someone who's very, it's the Pentacles, it's the Earth, the energy. It's someone who's established, who's accomplished, successful, right? This is so interesting. All right, I want to see what this is about. Plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. They need to take some time out to work out their finances and their home life, I feel. Their practical side, it's that like that Emperor role, okay, that I saw before. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy as well, for any of you who might resonate with that. But what I really feel, and also, sorry, the Queen of Michael is Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. What I feel with this, though, is that they are going to need some time out for respite. They're really going to have to take some mediation, perhaps with someone else, regarding money, regarding finances, that kind of thing, I feel. I really do feel for a lot of you, your person's going through a breakup or a divorce, where there is allocating who's going to have what percentage of what, property or home or finance or business or whatever it is. It's a lot of stress around this for them. Now, for those of you who have, you know, your soulmate or twin flame or whoever it is that's not in a third-party situation, it just shows me that there's something that they're struggling with in their life that's not going so well for them. It looks like it's more career-related. Four of Earth, oh no, sorry, the Four of Water. Four of Water. What are they missing out on the opportunity of? What opportunity are they perhaps missing out on or not seeing? So what are they going to miss out on that they might not see? This is teamwork, okay? It could be, once again, it's around money. It's the material plane, something that they're trying to make work in their life. And it just shows me that this is a path that perhaps they're not meant to work towards, okay? They're probably, look, they're holding on. They don't want to let go. There's something that they're a bit stubborn on, okay, within their life that they've invested in, and they may not necessarily want to let it go. Maybe they put a lot of time and energy into a home and they don't want to see it gone now. You know, some people have a lot of resistance to things that can be a hidden blessing in disguise too. If it is a karmic situation, they don't want to say goodbye to this, not perhaps because of the person, but because it's familiar, because they've put a lot of energy into their children and into the home life or the family unit, that kind of thing. They might be looking at losing a lot. You know, it could be that kind of thing as well. If it's career, you know, there could be somewhere that they've been working at a specific job or particular area for a long time, some area that they're used to, and they're qualified in, and perhaps they've lost a job and they need to now look into another career path, and it's just really scary for them and they don't want to budge on that. They want to stick to what's familiar. The Seven of Earth. So we've got 3 cards for that one. We've 4 cards actually. So hang on a moment. So we've got the Six of Gabriel, which is victory, okay? It shows that a wonderful job's been done here. We've got the Knight of Gabriel, which is confident, enthusiastic, courageous. Time for action. It's that fast energy coming in. Sagittarius usually applies to this card. Then we've got the Nine of Ariel, which is that solo journey once again. So your person's definitely going on their solo path. With the investment card here, there's a leap of faith. Once again, the full energy, jumping into something new, is happening here. So the Seven of Earth shows that what they've invested in, they're perhaps going to move into a new direction, I feel. There's victory for them. They're going to overcome this. Whatever the anxiety is around this and the feeling rejected and feeling left out in the cold, feeling lost, feeling overburdened, I feel like they're going to pick themselves up out of that, okay, that situation. What is their lesson in this right now? Okay, what's their lesson? Tenderness. They've become too stressed. They've become really rigid in their life, perhaps stubborn, not flexible, not moving, right? They're just too stubborn in their path. They have to embrace this tenderness. I am both gentle and powerful. They're so used to having to be strong in their path, okay, and have it all together. And it's not necessarily going to work that way for them because, as we know, they might break. They're not bending, they might break. So tenderness is what they need to bring into their heart chakra. It feels like a lot of them have been on a solo journey. Even if they have had a karmic, emotionally they haven't been connected to that person. So they are lacking this tenderness within their own heart chakra. Maybe they haven't been nurtured. Maybe they just feel like they haven't had a lot of love to give someone else either. They've been closed off. See, there's this closed off energy right here. All right, so now let's have a look at what your clarifiers are for the future. The Princess of Wands. Right, you guys are definitely on your path. Like, you're moving into something really fast. It could be study, could be a new business. You're working hard on something in your life, okay? It says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So this is something that you're researching right now. or you're going to be looking into researching this year, in the next few weeks or a couple of months, and you're moving into this quite fast, okay? I feel like for some of you, it is a survival thing. It is like a career change. It's wanting to have qualifications behind you. So it's interesting that presently we're seeing that you're still on that path. I think we were seeing that before, how you were focused on your career. And now we're looking at moving into still hard work, focusing on yourself, right? On your life, your career, it feels like here. Let's have a look at the Nine of Wands here as well, please. Nine of Wands. Well, that one came out. So we've got Nine of Wands, which is the Page of Raphael. Gentle, loving, dreaming, open-hearted, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. Some of you are really moving into a whole new social circle. And there's a new formed feeling coming through for some of you here as well. So some of you are also reminiscing and reflecting on your person, okay? You're wondering what's going on with them in their life. Still holding that love for them in your heart chakra here. Let's have a look at the Queen of Cups, please. So we've got the Four of Gabrielle. Oh my God. So this is happy relationships. This is marriage. In your heart, in your mind, you're thinking of this person. Sometimes the Four of Wands is the Twin Flame card. It's time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. See, your hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. So I feel like for you, it's really releasing emotional burdens as well and overcoming sadness. This is where you're really wanting to put a lot of hard work and energy into yourself, your career, focusing on new passions that you're wanting to go into right now. It could be even hobbies, could be a dance class for some of you. For some reason, I'm getting dancing, moving the body is really important to help the sacral chakra, okay? Orange is for the sacral chakra, which is all about the way to unblock that, which is personal relationships, passion, creativity, sacred sexuality, that kind of thing, is through dancing. Now, let's have a look at the Prince of Swords. Clarifier for the Prince of Swords, please. The Prince of Swords is the Empress energy. Beautiful. So time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. Now the Empress is the goddess energy. It's abundance, it's growth, it's fertility. The Page of Swords is definitely communication. It's about thoughts, ideas coming to you. So they're really manifesting, they're growing now into your material world. This is amazing. A lot of you are just really thriving and you're successful. And some of you are wanting to go into real estate for some reason. I'm getting that as well. Okay, let's have a look at the Ace of Pentacles here. Got the Page of Gabrielle. Beautiful. Another page. So it's all very young energy. It's youthful energy. I love it. We've got the Page of Raphael, the Page of Swords here, and the Page of Wands. So energetic, brave, optimistic. You're jumping into something amazing, a new opportunity coming your way. It could be definitely a new job. It could be travel for some of you as well. Some of you might be wanting to leave a home to go and travel. But there's excitement and adventure with this card as well. There's definitely abundance coming to you guys. There's new business ideas. Some of you are going to want to work from home. We've got the Ten of Pentacles energy. Just interesting how this is all coming across, because it seems to me like you guys are definitely on different timelines at the moment. Like you're really strong in yourself, moving towards your goals, your plans, your success, your strong foundations in your life. And this person is going through some huge change where they're feeling lost, stress, anxiety. They're going to pick themselves up, but you're definitely on separate pathways here. Even though you do connect and think of each other, there's definitely separate lives going on here. Now, you've got the Sun, which is the Leo energy. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. This is amazing. You're on your path to success and freedom. Okay, through getting out of this heartbreak here, I feel you're really putting your focus on yourself, your career, you're building your life. your abundance, everything is really where it's right at right now. Is that focus is on getting strong in yourself, in your life, with your family, leaving a legacy behind for children perhaps. It's about just building yourself way up, and there is a new path for a lot of you as well. Now, what's your lesson? What's your lesson at this time? All right, so you're too focused on this stuff, so you've closed your heart off, okay? So it's saying, open your heart. I allow myself to feel the full range of emotions, especially all the forms of love. Because at the moment you might be just focusing on, which is okay, family and career and friendships, right? Which is fine, but it's saying open your heart to the possibility, okay, to the potential of beautiful love. It could be this person coming back to you. Maybe they're feeling that you have rejected them. Maybe you're not interested in them now. You know, maybe you just, in this future section, are too focused on this stuff that you don't have time for them now. It's kind of like this very strong, empowered energy you're coming into. And I'm not saying that you're shutting them out completely, because you still love them, but it's just that there's this timeline that's really different. You're on different paths now. Now, I just want to see, what would they want to say to you if they could in the future section? In the next few weeks, couple of months, what would their message be to you? What would they want to say while they're undergoing all that energy? Can you feel me with you? So they're definitely, you are definitely on their mind. So I feel like there's a lot of regret as well with them, that their path, because I feel like they're going to hear along the grapevine here, or through the grapevine, or through other people, or whatever it is, or seeing you on social media that you're doing well, okay? And they're going to be feeling quite left behind. So can you feel me with you? They're often thinking of you. They're feeling you with them. So it's just like they're letting you know they have not forgotten you. What do you want to say to them? What would you want to say to them in the next few weeks or a couple of months' time while this is all going on for you? What would you say to them? What would you want to say to them? You got 2. So my love for you is as deep as the ocean. So you have not forgotten them. Your love has not died for them. You're just focused on other things here. I know we are soulmates. Now, this came out before. So it's just confirming it once again, that you know that you're soulmates, but you know that they also have a lot of inner work to do, and they've got a lot of stuff to work on within themselves, and get their life right, and get themselves strong, okay, and not have this false confidence that they seem to come at it with, because when you were first together, it feels like there was a lot of that false confidence, like, you know, promises that were given to you that weren't delivered, or the intention was there to have this life with you, but when it came to the crunch of it, they didn't have anything concrete to give you for this connection. They were just too emotionally immature perhaps in their life, or it just wasn't ready. They just weren't mature enough, or developed enough within themselves regarding their lessons as well in their life. And this is amazing. You're moving into you know, this really beautiful energy now, coming out of that heartbreak, focusing on your dreams, your endeavors, creative projects. And this person is really thinking of you and feeling like kicking themselves, basically, and thinking, oh my God, I missed a really good opportunity. I feel like I've lost this opportunity with this person. I don't know how to come forward to this person now. Like, they don't know how to come forward to you. And say what they need to. They feel like an idiot. You know, I got that message before where they were saying, you idiot, to themselves, you know, because they have kind of impulsively jumped into things and made mistakes along the way, and they just feel like there's possibly too much damage that's been done. Now, what is it that they really want with you? I'm going to use the Sacred Circle Tarot for finding out what it is that they really want with you. What is it do they really want with you? What does your person, your soulmate, your twin flame, or whoever they are for you, want with you? What do they want? What do they really want? Okay, so what I'm going to do is just lay them out like this. What do they really want with you? Wow, initiation. Number 16. Now, this is, I think, different from the traditional tarots. This is temperance, guys. This is amazing, beautiful harmony. They want harmony. They want balance. They want this, it's a spiritual connection. It's kind of like the initiation is like the death, birth, renewal energy. It's renewed energy. They want a fresh path with you, with harmony and balance in your lives together. Oh my God, that's amazing. Let's have a look at the Divine Love Oracle as to what this is about as well. What do they really want with you? Look, soulmate. Soulmates, they know you're their soulmate, just like you know that they're your soulmate or twin flame or whatever it is you feel it is. They know, and this is what they want with you. They want to join with you. They want to be in union with you. They want a fresh path, a second chance. Now, that song's coming to me. You know that song, A Heart Needs a Second Chance or something? I can't remember the name of the artist. A heart needs a second chance. Da, 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 da. I can't remember the words either. But that's what I'm hearing. A heart needs a second chance. Since you've been gone, I've been in a trance. This heart needs a second chance. Don't say it's over, 'cause I just can't stand the pain, or whatever he says. I can't remember the words. But it's along those lines. 'Cause I just can't say goodbye, I think he says. So, wow, that is what I'm hearing with this, okay? Now, you'll probably hear I do sing a little bit in my videos just to get that message out there to you guys. So what else do they want with you? Wow, the Lord is the Emperor energy. We saw this before. We saw the Lord, which was the Emperor, that he or she are coming into the Emperor role. They want to take action. They want to take the lead. They want to be in control now. They don't want to feel like they're a failure anymore. They want to actually take the lead with you and have this second chance. Now, let's have a look at what else is coming through with that. What's coming through with... we got yes. This is equivalent. When I made this card, I thought, well, you know, if you've got a question in mind, it's saying yes. That they definitely want this, right? If you've doubted it, they do. They want it. They might not act like it because they've been in this strong Emperor kind of energy where they might have had this false confidence, might have come across as a little arrogant or just very different to what you knew before. But it's showing me that they want to come into this strong Emperor role where they've got structure in their life and they've got wealth and security and, you know, there's strong foundations in their life. And it's like, hang on, when I see this, the dandelion, I think it is, it's about making a wish, right? It's about saying, yes, your wish is coming true. It's amazing. Now, what do you really want with them? What do you really want with this, with your person? So the Ten of Swords is the ending of the difficult situation, ending of the disillusion that's been in your life about this person. Feeling that, okay, I haven't had anything stable with this person in the past. What could they offer me now? You know, even though you've loved them and you haven't stopped loving them, it's like you've just been waiting for them deep down to get their bloody life together. Let's see what you want with them. What do you really want with them? You want it to be real now. You want it to be real, the real deal. We're getting a time frame within 3 years. So perhaps for you, you're thinking you've got a path, you're focused on your goal, your career, that kind of thing. Maybe you think within 3 years that it would be great to be able to connect with them. I know that sounds like a long time, but, you know, it could be within 3 years, not in 3 years. So it could be that some of you are hoping that they have really taken the time, even in the last 3 years, to work on their own journey, to work through illusions and how they're living their life through this delusional kind of facade even. You know, sometimes people put it out there that they're a certain way, fake it till you make it, but it's not concrete and real. And this is what some of this energy has felt with this person, that they have wanted to present themselves a certain way, but they haven't been aligning their values with, you know, it's that integrity. They're not aligning their words with their actions kind of thing. So you really want this person to be real with you. You want to know that it's concrete, that it's real, tangible energy coming through for you. What else do you want? You want adventure. You want someone that's going to, well, this is funny because this is someone that comes in and out quickly, but that's what you don't want. You know, you want someone who's has stability, is stable, is still got that passion though. You want to feel alive with this person. You want to embrace this sexual chemistry with this person. You want to know that this person still, you know, shines their torch for you or holds a flame for you. You want to know that they're still in love with you and have that passion there. That's what you really want. And also, just to say on with that, is that some of you were very adventurous when you were first together. It was that real fun, playful energy. You want that again. So this is interesting. We've got two cards come out, time out. So yes, obviously you guys are in separation. You're having time out. And then we've got the reach out card. So it looks to me like you want this person to reach out to you. You want them to come into that Knight energy of taking, and the Emperor energy coming into that strongly. Because I don't feel like you're reaching out to them. You want them to reach out to you. If anything's going to happen, it's like they have to kind of prove themselves now to you. So let's get one more special message for you guys. I'm going to use the Lover's Oracle cards, okay? This is a special message from them to you. We'll get another one. How about that? Let's get two, shall we? Let's get two. Wow. One went on the floor, so we'll use that one. All right, so what they're saying is, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So it feels like to me in the past that there was some hurtful things between the two of you, okay? Maybe emails, letters, text messages, conversations, whatever it is. There's communication that just wasn't really nice. And people have put up walls. Okay, so that's what that's about. And being able to see the love past all that, allowing things to grow and evolve, because that's the truth. The love is the truth. And you didn't know if this person really cared because maybe they went a little cold on you. You know, maybe they went really cold on you and you think, well, they don't care about me anymore. They kind of shut me out as well. And so this is where this message is coming from. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So they're basically saying to you that they see you as a very powerful being who's in that Empress energy where you're able to come into this divine power of like being empowered, being able to grow and evolve and manifest all that you want in your life. They're seeing that you're able to make it, that you have made it, and that you're strong and you're capable of being able to enjoy all the luxuries in life. They can see that you are a special being, right? That they love. They felt, I feel, inferior to you in some ways too. Like they just didn't feel like they had it up to scratch. Like they couldn't keep things perfect in their life to how you might have wanted it or how they felt they needed to give it to you, like the expectations there. Because I feel like some of you have had very high expectations, and that's okay. You're allowed to have high standards, you know, and raise your standards. But this person was feeling quite inferior with that and wasn't able to give you what you needed at the time. And I feel now they've grown a lot in themselves, but they're still doubting whether they'd still be able to give that to you, even though they have grown a lot in their life. I feel like whatever they're going through at the moment is really casting doubt on their own selves, like they've got a low self-esteem. This is a special message. Only time will tell, okay? Only time will tell if this person is doing their self-work, if this is going to work out. What is your message to them? Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So I feel like we saw already in the reading that you definitely have these strong feelings for them. You're still in love with them, but you're not necessarily letting them know, or you're not really making contact with them. So maybe you're also spying on them through social media, that kind of thing, to see what they're doing in their life. But your heart, the green and the pink is the heart chakra, is just really strong. Like, this love for them is so strong right now. Get one more. This is for both of you, this message. So it says, surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. This is beautiful because, as we saw before, your person is undergoing a transition. They are going through that death of the ego mind. They're moving into clearer skies. They're going to pick themselves up. They are stronger than they know, than they realize at the moment. It's just their own self-doubt that holds them back. Because they have had some pain and rejection and huge struggles in their path. But I feel like you've also gone through different struggles, and you've also been very heartbroken as well. And it's basically saying that you've come out quite strong in that, though. You're putting a lot of your focus on yourself, the emotions, your family, your social life, your friends. You've got a lot of love to share and give, and you've been doing that through various ways. You've got a lot of passions. You're putting a lot of energy into that right now, and they're energetically feeling that you're moving on from them completely, because the stronger you get and that you're moving on, if they're not on the same timeline, which I don't feel like they are at the moment, they're going to feel like you're moving away from them. Both of you want to reach out to each other, You're not necessarily going to. You really want them to reach out to you. But I feel like they want a second chance. They want to come into this emperor role and be the strong masculine energy of taking control and taking the lead, taking charge. Being brave is the word I'm getting, being brave. And this is what you want, someone to be brave, to come in, be the knight in shining armor, to come in and save the day kind of thing. But not so much save the day, but it's more about just having that courage to move forward and reach out to you. Reach out to you and have the courage to apologize if an apology is needed. Because I feel like some of you are still sitting back feeling hurt because you feel that this person just cut you off or shut you out, or vice versa, whatever. It's still hurtful. And there was no acknowledgement on their side of things here. So you're definitely feeling quite sad about that. So this is where it's at right now. Feeling that, some of you're on your path, moving forward really strong. They're still trying to find themselves and their footing in life. They have come a long way, but I feel like there's still more to do on their part of things before you would even decide to have this committed life with them. You need to see first that they do have things set in place. Now, just one more, please. One more message for the two of you. One more message for the two of you. All right, we've got two. So, news on the way. Aha, wow. And this could be summertime for you guys. Now, we're in summer here in Australia. This could definitely be summertime for some of you by the time you actually have communication. I'm getting emails for some reason really strongly in this reading. I'm not sure if a lot of you communicate through emails, but I am getting that. Either way, it's going to be communication via text or social media, messaging, that kind of thing, I feel. And being optimistic too, like even if it isn't summertime as a set in stone kind of time frame, it is talking about that it's going to be good news, okay? It's optimistic, it's pleasant, it's got sunlight and illumination on a situation. There's illumination on something that you're not sure about and that you wanted to know about with this person. You're going to get the answers, I feel. Perhaps finally figuring it out. Can you make it again? Can you try it again on this path? Will it work? That's going to be something that you guys are really both wanting to know. Is this going to work if we start this again? And they're really trying to work hard on themselves. I feel like they don't really want to jump back into this with you without giving you something that is tangible, that is that strong foundation for you. as well. They need to have that in their own life, let alone trying to share it with someone else. So I hope that's really helped you guys, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.